Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Now for today's video, I thought it would be kind of fun to just do a quick video on the makeup that I do for shows. If you haven't watched one of my previous videos, I have mentioned that I am a singer on a cruise ship, and so naturally I have to do my makeup for shows. Sorry I look a little crusty right now. I actually just finished at the gym. That's usually my rhythm, my pattern, kind of what I do is we have rehearsal in the morning, and then I kind of nap, eat lunch, go out into port, kind of do whatever I feel like during the afternoon, and then I usually hit the gym, and then I come back and get ready for shows. So if you would like to see how I go from this to this, then just keep watching. So we're going to start by priming our face with the Monistat chafing gel. I know this seems a little strange, but it is very comparable to the Smashbox primer. We're just going to rub that in all over our face. And then today for foundation, we are going to be using the Decay All Nighter in the shade 4.5. I'm just going to dot that all over my face with my finger and then blend it in with my damp beauty blender. Once we have completed that, I'm going to be applying my concealer. Today we are using the Ulta concealer in the shade Light Warm. I'm going to dot that underneath my eyes, and I'm also going to apply it to my eyelids as a primer for my eyeshadows. Once again, I'm just going to take that damp beauty blender and go ahead and dab that into my eyes. I make really attractive faces when I do that as well. And then I'm going to take my Mercier translucent powder, and I'm going to take my other beauty blender that I use exclusively for powder. I'm going to apply that in all the places that I applied my concealer. I also make a really attractive fish face and apply it right there in my smile lines because that's where I crease the most. And then I'm going to take this stippling brush and I'm just going to wipe away all of that excess powder that I put up on my face. And then I'm going to grab my MAC Studio Fix powder. I like to use a pretty heavy duty powder for shows, so that way it keeps me mattified and keeps my makeup locked in place for all of my shows. I'm just going to take a large powder brush and apply that everywhere I didn't apply the other translucent powder. I'm then going to take my NYX eyebrow pencil in the shade Ash Brown, and I'm going to, once again, fill in my eyebrows. You guys know the drill with this. I do have my eyebrows microbladed, so this is relatively easy for me. So I am going to just do one eye on camera, and then kablam! When I come back, both brows will be done. Once I have done the eyebrows, I then just set them with any clear brow gel. And then I'm going to take the Kat Von D tattoo liner, and I'm going to wing it out. As you will see for this show look, I'm going to do pretty large wings. I do that so it takes up more of my eye. Since I'm not going to be doing any type of eyeshadow, this is an easy way to make it look like a complete eye look without a ton of effort. Now, I say that because we all know, honey, wings are an effort, but yeah, this just takes place of doing any type of eyeshadow. You will hear at the end of the video kind of why I do this, especially for this show look in particular. Once I've done that, I'm going to take my eyelash curler and curl my natural eyelashes to prepare them for falsies. And then I'm going to pop some falsies on off camera. The lashes that I'm going to use today are going to be the Cara 605s. They are big, gigantic show lashes. And before that, I just apply some mascara to get my eyes ready. Once I put my falsies on, I am going to apply eyeshadow or eyeliner into my waterline. This is Senegence Onyx Shadowsense. It's actually a cream to powder eyeshadow, but I use it as eyeliner because, as you can see, have you ever seen an eyeliner that gets that black? I don't think so, and it literally will not budge. One swipe across your eye and you're good to go. I then apply some more mascara, and then moving on to my face, I take my Hoola Bronzer per usual. I'm going to carve out my cheekbones with the brush that is provided in the Hoola package. Now, I will say I do my contour a little more severe for stage than I would in real life, obviously, because I am going to be under bright lights, so I want to make it look a little more prominent. And then I'm going to take my favorite bronzer, the BH Cosmetics Satin Bronzer in the shade Tropical Tan. I'm just going to warm that face up. Now, I will say, as you guys know, I am singing on a cruise ship, and I'm still working on trying to get my lighting right, so the lighting does make me look more washed out than I actually am. But then I'm going to take the Laura Geller blush in the color Sunswept, which is this gorgeous kind of bronzy pink shade. I'm going to apply that to the apples of my cheeks, and I'm going to bring it up towards my hairline. And then I'm going to take another shade of the same type of blush by Laura Geller. I love these blushes. They're my favorite. This was in the shade Tropic Hues, and I'm just going to apply that to kind of brighten up my cheeks a little bit and add more of a pinky hue. And then, of course, you can't forget a little bit of highlight, so I am going to go in with Fuego by Dose of Colors. I'm going to tap that on my highlight brush and just highlight the high points of my face, as well as my nose and my Cupid's bow. I don't apply nearly as much highlighter for shows because I do get sweaty, so I don't want to accentuate the sweat even more, but I do apply at least a little bit so when the light hits it, it really beams. I'm then going to take that same highlighter and I'm going to apply that with a smaller brush to the inner corners of my eyes. And then I'm going to take that same Laura Mercier powder I used at the beginning and just chisel out the cheekbones so that way they pop even more. I'm then going to take that same stippling brush I used earlier and wipe off all of that excess powder. I'm also going to take that stippling brush and kind of join my bronzer, my blush, and my contour together to make it look a little more seamless. And then I'm going to take my dampened beauty blender I used to apply my foundation, and I'm going to use that to kind of push all those powder products into my skin and help them combine with my skin a little bit better. And then I take this Australis makeup setting mist. It's a mattifying one to help me stay matte, and set the face, let it dry, and then of course we're going to apply the lip product. I'm going to be applying Lipsense, so I want to wipe off my lip of any excess product that has been built up. And then today I'm using the Lipsense shade Blu Red. This is the most perfect shade of red for stage. It does not budge. If you guys want a more in-depth tutorial on how to apply Lipsense or anything about that, please leave a comment down below. I would be happy to do that for you. You do have to take a little more time, but it is totally worth it because it will not budge through 2 shows, food, talking, laughter, water, and everything in between. So I do apply it in 3 thin layers like you're supposed to do, and you'll get to see just a little bit of that here on screen. I do take my time because I do want my lips to look absolutely perfect for shows. Once I have completed the 3 thin layers, I then apply the Lipsense Glossy Gloss on top to seal that color in. It's just like shellac for your nails, you need that top coat. And that ends the tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed it. As you can see, for a lot of my shows, I do actually pretty minimalist makeup. I mean, it is a lot of product on my face because obviously I have lots of lights on me and we're changing costumes, so I need to make sure that I have a full coverage face. But as you can see, especially, my eyes are very simple. All I did was a simple black wing with some giant lashes, and that's it. I actually have kind of like a second version of my show makeup that I do. Leave me a comment below and leave a like if you would be interested to see that. That one has a little bit more intensive eye makeup. The reason I do such a simple eye makeup for this show that I'm particularly doing this evening is because I wear a lot of wigs that have bangs, so you really can't see a lot of eye makeup if I wear it anyways. So if you guys are interested in seeing kind of part 2 of show makeup, then leave me a comment down below. I would be happy to film that for you. But that's going to end today's tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something and just enjoyed seeing kind of what a performer does to get ready for their show. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this video if you haven't already. Until I see you guys in the next one, thanks so much for watching. Bye!